What you doing?
Haven't you heard? Starting a new 63-part series. One part for every inch of the sword.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the workshop. It is fantastic to have you here because we are beginning on an enormous project of extreme scale.
Un Flammenschwert?
We are making the Flamberge Zweihander, the flaming sword, the beautiful 63-inch long German parade sword with flaming edge.
Pretty intense project.
63-inch long sword, 5'3". That's gonna be like up here on us.
That is pretty much the only historical sword that is bigger than the claymore.
It's gonna be unbelievable to think that there exists a sword, or rather that we're gonna make a sword even bigger than this is mind-blowing. This is the beginning of an incredible journey. And to top off, not only making the Flamberge Zweihander, because we're coming close to 2 million subscribers, we're going to have in it a bar of 2 million layer steel. A layer of steel for all of you fine people that are following along. Before we jump in, ladies and gentlemen, let's thank today's sponsor, which is Raid Shadow Legends. Today's sponsor is Raid Shadow Legends, one of 2019's most ambitious RPG games that completely took the internet by storm. So much so that on the Google Play Store, with a total of over 613,000 reviews, it has averaged a 4.4-star rating, which is phenomenal. The game reminds me of old retro RPGs like Final Fantasy, and it features incredibly immersive and engaging graphics that you can not only enjoy on your mobile, but you can also enjoy it on your PC and start where you left off on your mobile, seamlessly transitioning between the two. You can invite friends and make clans and enjoy the social aspects of Raid Shadow Legends, and you can get started right now because it is free to play. But when you have an Amazon Prime membership already, you can claim free champions, 2 million silver, and 700 energy if you sign up before January the 12th. If you want to gain these rewards from the Amazon Prime membership, be sure to download the game from my link below and follow the instructions there. Even if you don't have the Amazon Prime membership, be sure to download the game because that link, no matter what, is going to be getting you 50,000 silver and a free epic champion as part of the new player program. Hit that link, it is down below, and a big thank you goes to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this episode and supporting this show, and for you guys supporting our sponsors. Thank you, Raid, for sponsoring this. Let's jump into the video and make some steel. So of course, with a project of this scale, we need to put a lot of effort into the design, and that's why we have this piece of MDF for us to put a piece of paper on and draw on.
Have a look at this. This is unbelievable. Look at that view right there. What a glorious January, Montana day it is.
Will and I have been making phenomenal progress on the design here over the morning. We got the blade roughed in. Will is working on the guard.
That's right. It's turning out to be quite the challenge to design a good-looking, not too contemporary, not too historical guard design. I'm gonna keep on cracking on with this while Alec forges a little bit of, not a little bit, a lot bit of steel.
That's right. We said we were gonna make 2 million layers. That's gonna take a lot of forging. So I'm gonna get started.
20 layers, forged out a really long way. No, 19 layers forged out a long way. We do have a problem though. As I went to take my last heat, the forge doors are not working. The forge doors just died. This is day one of forging with our brand new forge doors. As a lot of you guys pointed out, I don't have venting holes in this. Maybe it's overheated because of the lack of venting holes. All I know is the forge doors don't work, and today is the first day of using the forge doors, and this is very disappointing. I'm not gonna be too upset if my first ever dabble and toe dip into any sort of electronics failed on the first day. If I built it, I presume we can fix it. Now, lots of you guys in the Forge Doors project also let us know that we, absolutely shouldn't just have a breadboard and those little plug-in Arduino things, and we think you're absolutely right, and so what we have on the way is we have some solderable things, so we can make a way more heavy-duty and robust Arduino and breadboard setup with the forge. The hope is that until the time that we get around to actually finalizing all of that, we could have used the forge. It looks like we may be getting bitten in the rear end from such short-term thinking because the forge no longer works. Time for us to do a little bit of messing around underneath this 1500-degree forge and see if we can fix these forge doors.
None of this is hot.
No, it's all cold. This stuff is ice cold. Okay, we think this thing is toast. This is rated for 9.7 amps. These motors are meant to be drawing about 4.2. So maybe the motors are actually just pulling enough that
they are under a lot of
toasted that up. I mean, I have to say, all of this equipment is really cold. This thing is making some funky noises, so maybe we need to replace this. So we need to order a new power supply. The last clip was on Friday, today is Monday. I have the forge lit because we still have plenty of Damascus to forge. The doors still are not fixed, but that's okay. That is not gonna stop us. We'll be able to make some stuff happen. Here's my next billet to weld up, another 10 pounds of 15N20 and 1080.
This is the 19 layers that Alec welded up the other day, and just for a little bit of scale, this is about how long the blade is going to be. The handle way down there, it's gonna be nuts, and I'm gonna get grinding on this, ready for the next forge weld. So we've got the 19-layer billet cut into 13 pieces. That means that when this is all welded together, it'll be 247 layers.
Oh yeah, we're making progress. I've got more steel forging out. I'm just forging out billet after billet after billet, cranking out some layers, cranking out some patterns. It's a good day indeed. At the beginning of this episode, we started with 30 pounds of steel, and this is where we are. This is now ready for some serious pattern development work, as well as layer count increasing for our 2 million layer piece. Will started drawing up some pattern ideas here from what we have. But then I got the idea to try something that I've always wanted to, which is to try using Adobe Illustrator for pattern development. It's actually kind of a cool way to use the program, because I can make one piece, make it into another piece, and then I can, you know, rearrange pieces, squish pieces, stretch pieces, arrange things together, and get an idea for how some patterns might look. So the pattern development is underway here. This would be explosions on the edges, some nice boulder patterning in the middle, and more explosions on the edges. I want to keep using the opportunity that working in this digital form gives me of really being able to refine the design and develop it to end up with a beautiful pattern, because we want this ZWEIHANDER to be utterly gorgeous. We want this to be a really exciting piece. We want this to be just an incredible canvas of Damascus beauty and excitement, and we want to really stretch our skills of craft on this project. This is going to be one of those projects where we delve right into it. So if you want to follow along, be sure, guys, to subscribe, turn on the notifications, drop us a comment down below if you're excited to see another big long series. We're thrilled to have you here. We really hope you support today's sponsor, which has been Raid Shadow Legends. We also hope you check out our online store, where you can get really important gear like our self-save individual first aid kit, the abrasives we've been using to grind on this steel, or even a cool t-shirt. Thank you guys so much for following along. It's been a pleasure. Thank you again to Raid. Be sure to check them out at the link below. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.